Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and our home team. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Chicago.
First down, Chicago.
And off it is Henderson heading left. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. Back to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Third and 7. They'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big-time play for the Bears. A pickup of 44 yards. They put Woods in motion. And it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Thunderbirds are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run.
He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready, set. Ready. Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Brings up third down.
Look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down.
18 cards.
30-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
19 target.
Here's a designed run. Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Come on, set! 70 Lion!
Walker. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Fourth and goal.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This about as short as you can get. Little's kick is good. And the Thunderbirds will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, it's the rookie Xavier Worthy. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go. Take off.
Off play action. He'll set up. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. So that brings up fourth down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go!
On the play fake, it's over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. Looks like the Bears got there, Chicago ball. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Come on, set! Viking ain't ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set!
Throwing is Milton. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down and 3.
At the Bears' 17-yard line.
Check! Mustang 19!
From the gun, here's Milton. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger! Go!
Throwing again is Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Thunderbirds are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
On the 6. Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun is Milton. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Get it!
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Thunderbirds move out front. It's 9-7.
Before every game, we see these kickers. They have a very set and clear routine. They're down there on the field a lot of the times when they're working through it. They start in close, and then they work their way progressively back towards midfield. They end up taking the last couple kicks right around the logo, and that routine certainly paid off here.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. Now he's loose down the right sideline. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. A big one there to start the second half. That goes for 58.
Ready?
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he's in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Melbourne. His 4th TD grab of the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Thunderbirds will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bears first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
A tight end in motion now. Shooting. Trying to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Henderson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back at the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Bears 14.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Throwing, Hilton. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll stick with him again. He gets free down the sideline past the 40. And he will score. Touchdown Thunderbirds. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. Down the sideline. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Bears will cut it to a 2-point lead.
23. Bears 21.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. It's a touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Here comes Worthy to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That's going to be caught. He's inside the 30. He will dive into the end zone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Gravity Lions. Go.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Melbourne. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Makes the score Thunderbirds 37, Bears 28.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
At the 27-yard
Cougar
line.
19.
Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Brings up the third down.
They'll try and run it with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
17-yard line.
They'll go with the counter on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Thunderbird. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Thunderbirds will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
This is 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up now for 2nd down. He'll run. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Thunderbirds will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
1st and 10.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down. He's going to air this one out. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. this one comes to an end. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December.